Hello, y'all. Okay, so just washed my face. My natural skin color is coming back. My mom switched my soap to Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta AHA BHA Daily Cleansing Gel. It's like a French soap. It's like a foaming cleansing soap. It's so good. I was using Cetaphil. Apparently, it's not Cetaphil. If it was Cetaphil, it would have worked better. But it's apparently Cetaphil. So I was like, oh, no wonder. No wonder. And then I'm gonna moisturize with this. It smells so good. I'm breaking them in a little bit, but it's not because of my skincare. It's because I've been getting migraines the last few days. Because I haven't been waking up early enough. I'm usually like a 5 a.m. kind of girl. And I've been waking up at like 8. I'm like, 8? Or like 7. Even 7's too late. I'm like, 7? 5 a.m. is good for me. Between 5 and 6 is really good. 5 a.m. This lotion makes you sing better. I'm gonna put some on my arms too. I just did laundry today with my mom, like at the housekeeping. Makes your skin so dry. I felt so bad for my mom. Like her skin cracks and everything. I'm like, why don't you just don't do laundry when it's hot? Just cool it down. Gonna get slapped. Okay. I have a little bit of mascara from earlier, but I'm gonna redo my makeup. So I'm breaking out here. These are scars, but then I have one here somewhere. But I did acne patches earlier. My hands are clean. Oh gosh. Ooh. My hands are clean. I just washed my face. I'm just feeling where I need to put concealer and everything. Gosh, something's in my eye. Okay. So, let me do a makeup tutorial and then talk about, well, I'll like mix it up as much as I can. I'm gonna start with the light. I tried a makeup look yesterday without foundation. It looks so bad. Always wear foundation under your makeup. Okay. Unless that's not the look you're going for, but it was my first time. I'm like, oh god. So this is the perfect, I just mixed it. It was these two foundations, light and medium, and just mixed it to the perfect shade. So my face and my hand, the back of my hand, always match. So that's where I mix the shade. For me, makeup is self-care because it removes my it's not about insecurity, it's about like intelligence. It removes my like stupidity, intelligence, insecurity. Like, am I an idiot? I get so scared. My parents are like super smart. My sister's super smart. And I feel like my other sister's super smart. And I'm like, wait, am I smart? I don't know. But makeup makes me feel like, yes, I am smart. I'm just a bit ridiculous sometimes. Gonna remove my lip color. I wish I had my pink lipstick, but I took a photo of this homeless dog, and the woman's like, are you gonna pay me? I'm like, absolutely, I will pay you for my photography. Oh, ridiculous. I hate New Mexico. Okay, kind of want, should I do a dark look? I really want pink lipstick. My lips are like kind of like a dark pink right now. It's like almost this color. Is this good enough? I want pink. Pink. Damn it. Maybe I should go lipstick shopping today. Shopping is self-care. Shopping is self-care. Gotta do something on my lips before I go shopping. I just want like maybe one or I want the Pink in the Afternoon by Revlon. It's the perfect shade of pink for me. And then, oh, by the way, you're on a pistachio box. And then, what else do I need? I really want, my dad's bringing my spoolies, but I mean, it's gonna take a few days. Look at my brows. If I could just brush them up. I have brow wax and I want to use it so bad. If my dad packed 2 weeks ago when he was in Mexico, we wouldn't have this problem. But my dad loves New Mexico. It's like so sentimental about it. I'm like, do you know how hard it is for me to live in New Mexico? It's so hard. Okay. What should I use? Man, I wish I had pink. I'm in the mood for pink. Maybe I'll do 2 videos today. I'll do my normal makeup. God, something's in my eye. Okay, I'll just do my normal makeup look. So in this palette, the e.l.f. eyeshadow, it's called the Nude Mood Perfect 10 eyeshadow palette. Vegan, cruelty free. It's just, it was like $3. It's amazing. It has all the shades that I like. God, those are kind of hard to see. Okay, but I'm gonna do number 5 and number 7. So like a pinkish, peachy color with the taupey brown. I don't overline my lips. Just blend it out. Same color. Maybe I'll just use number 5 on the top. God, I need pink lipstick. Okay. Okay, self-care. Can I multitask? Can I talk about self-care while I'm doing my makeup? Self-care is surrounding yourself with people who don't make you insecure. That is self-care. That is the secret to happiness. That's why Sama has so many problems. It's okay. He makes me feel insecure though. I'm like, am I fat? I used to be like 94 pounds, you know, back in the day. What am I looking for? God, I'm getting a headache. I need lipstick. I need pink. Maybe I should make it dark. Okay, here's a lip liner. This is the, let me try that again. This is the Milani Easy Liner for Lips. Retractable pencil in the shade. Where is the shade? God, where's the shade? Oh, Most Natural. That's the shade. Most Natural. Oh, sorry, it's on my forehead. Okay. Just gonna go all over. Or maybe just on the outer corners. Oh, this is a pretty color. Yeah, maybe I don't need lipstick. This is a plenty pink. I'll probably get lipstick just in case. For those pink days. Oh yeah, I wish I had lipstick. Man, I'm sad. Maybe I'll order it on Amazon. Save gas money. So it's very cold outside. Gotta fix this outline. Let's make it a little bit sharper. Trying not to overline, though I don't like overlining. Okay, lips are done. I'm gonna contour. Lately I found out if you use reddish, more red toned, like red browns, pink browns, reddish, red toned taupes, instead of just brown and gray, you can use it as blush on your cheekbone. Sorry, let me put product on it. You can use it as put it on your cheekbone. And it acts like a contour and a blush and a bronzer at the same time. So it's like 3 in 1, you know. That's what Kate Middleton does. I studied her makeup. It's like, how does she do her cheekbones? That's what Kate Middleton does. But darker, because she has darker skin tone than me. Maybe like more brown. And then she goes back over with foundation. I guess it's Christmas time. Christmas time is here. Oh, I messed up on that side. Olden times and ancient rhymes. If you mess up, just take your foundation brush and go over the parts that you messed up. It's like an eraser. And if you want your cheekbones to stand out even more. My cheekbones are angled down, like right here. It goes down. Same on this side, but it's not as prominent. Okay. Okay, eyeliner. I'm gonna do more mascara, but I'm going for a Christmassy look. Oh, I need concealer right there. Let me do my eyes first. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Anyways, about self-care. Get a place with a bathtub. That is self-care. I had a place, 2 bathrooms, but 2 showers. So I didn't have a bathtub for like a year and a half. And I was like, this is why I'm failing my classes. So it's like the same angle as my lower lash line. And then here, it's gonna close my eyes and then fill in. It's like you're petting your eyelid, you know? Be gentle. If you keep it at the right angle, this is an angled brush. Keep it at the right angle. You don't need to press too hard. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. I don't need to wash my brushes though, but I don't have, I don't know, can I use this? I kind of don't want to use this. It's so expensive. I don't know, but it's such a good cleaner. It cleans like unbelievably good. It's a really great makeup remover. Okay, I'm gonna do, should I do my lower lash? I think I'm gonna use powder. I don't know, let me finish my other eye and then other wing. I'm I'm gonna lift my, I kind of have, I have a crease here, but I also have hooded eyes, so it's kind of a weird shape. So I'm gonna lift my eye the same angle. Just gonna go up. Making art is self-care. Communicating is self-care. Making sure you're not isolating is self-care. But isolating when you're burnt out is self-care. But sometimes you just have to force yourself to socialize even if you don't want to. Maintaining relationships is self-care. Less stress. Okay, I'm gonna flip it around to this side. Whatever direction you're going, that's the angle you want your brush to be in. I messed up a little bit right there. Cover that up. Okay, does it match? My right eye has a lot more eyeliner than this side, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. The reason why there's so much product on my brush is that this gel eyeliner is it's a cheap brand. I mean, it's a drugstore brand, it's not cheap. But, oh, maybe you're supposed to mix it here. Maybe that would make more sense. Ah, that makes more sense. You're supposed to mix it in the pot lid, the lid of the pot. I'm just gonna make sure this is the angle. I'm gonna turn it around this way and just do. Shout out to Hassan Piker who gave me a suggestion for my videos. Got to add him to my YouTube. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a little bit in the center. Add a little bit. This product is, I love gel eyeliners, but drugstore doesn't melt as well. Like what I found is that high end just is already melted and there's no effort. But the product is like twice as big as this, and you use it for years, and then it's like it dries up, and so it's like a waste of product. If designer came in like this size, that would be great. Either way, you're gonna waste product. Oh, I was gonna do it in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna make this darker. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do my lower lash. Use instead of straight on like this, sorry, let me put my straight on like this, you want to tilt it this way and you get a feathery look, more eyeshadowy look. And for a Christmassy look, need a little bit more product. The Maybelline is really good. It's like, for its price, it was like maybe $6, $7. I've been looking up 6-7. I was like, what is 6-7? They said it was like, Wikipedia says it's like when you know something's good but you don't know why and you figure out later. Something like that. I was like, oh, that's my life. That is my life. Okay. I gotta do some nose contour. I have so this is my nose shape. It's straight, but from the front, I have big nostrils. So it's fine, but you can't really see my nose bone that much. So and I don't really have a bridge. It's so flat. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of powder so you can see. Sorry that I have a bit of red brown everywhere. I'm just going for that look today. I'll blend it out with my foundation brush. Let's try to make my nose more prominent. but blend out the color to the rest of my face so it matches. Do a little bit of contour. I should have done this before the eyeliner. But it is a tattoo eyeliner, so it will last long. I want a little bit more blush, so I'm going to concentrate it on the reds and pinks. And then I'm going to blend it out with my foundation brush, just the edges. A bit too much there. Okay, I wish I had brow wax. Yeah, it's gonna bother the shit out of me. Okay, should I use, yes, I'm gonna use a little bit. I don't even have another brush. Okay, I can't do my brows. I really wish I could. I would either do brow wax and just push all my eyebrows up, and it feels so good. I bought Anastasia Beverly Hills brow wax, one of the only high-end things I have. What can I use? Do I have any spoolies? I was this close to buying a spoolie, and then I was like, I have like 100 spoolies in New Mexico, but it's gonna be here later, maybe next week when my dad gets back, or in a few days, depends how. But like my eyebrows are in good shape, except I need to pluck that. Let me pluck that eyeliner. I mean the hair right here. Plucking your brows do not hurt if you're going after, if you know what you want, you know. If you have like an inspiration, and you're like, oh my god, I have to try it, then it doesn't hurt. But if you're like, oh my god, I don't want to do anything, and then it's like, okay, then don't do anything. I'm trying to get this one here. Maybe it's that one. Yeah, it was that one. Then I'm going to do a little bit on the lower side right here. Try to make it more arched. Self-care is buying the soaps that you like without your spouse saying, this is not good soap for you. I'm like, are you me? Are you like inside my Buddhism thing? Sometimes I'm like very protective of my sense of self, because like sometimes I feel like people enter my body. This is a schizophrenia Buddhism thing that I experience quite often. And it's like, let me try this lighting. It's like, oh, I need mascara. I need more mascara. And it's like, sometimes I feel like people enter my body, or like other people enter other people's body. So like sometimes like I'll have a feeling, oh, one of my friends is gonna die, or he's gonna murder someone. Then like, and then someone else across the country dies. I'm like, was that my friend in someone else's body across the country? I have those kind of thoughts all the time. I think it's a real thing, but like I don't know how to do that shit. I stay in my body, you know? Very protective of my sense of self. Going for a holiday look. I wish I had more lip colors. I'll probably go lipstick shopping after this. Trying to even it out. Put too much mascara on. Okay. Lower lashes. Thank you, Faisal, for these earrings. They're beautiful. Okay. We went to Old Town and he helped me almost get a job at this lady's beautiful jewelry place. She was a native woman and she was like dressed up in all her native fashion. Sorry, it's not native, it's Puebloan. I don't know. What is it? I should have asked her. Maybe I can get a job there later. I will clean that up. But she is she's a jeweler in Old Town. And you will see her right when you enter Old Town through Lomas. Lomas going on Rio Grande. Oh, I wish I had a Q-tip. Okay. That's my finger for now. Okay, hands are dirty. Okay. Oh, I want brow gel so bad. This is pissing me off. Maybe I'll use my finger. Yeah, let me go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, so my mother told me we have toothpicks. So we're gonna use this brow wax. It's amazing. Look at this. Sorry, it's a little dirty. Looks like one of those mirror phone things. Is it upside down? Sorry. Anastasia. Brow freeze, brow styling wax. And it's like silicone. It's like literally amazing. Let's see if I can use, oh, I can smooth it out. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. It's kind of hard to use without the spoolie. Let's see if a toothpick works. Oh, it does work, but you have to like individually move the hairs. God, it's not working. It is not working. Let me use the other side. Yeah, spoolie is better, but just use what I can for now. I'm gonna brush these hairs up. My daughter's so funny. I'm gonna add some eyeshadow here so you can see it. Let's see the hairs a little better. Maybe I can brush it. Okay. Do you see the difference with the toothpick? If I had a spoolie, imagine how amazing that would be. Okay, let me do the other side. Still have some product on the back of my hand. It's like, you can like use this as a moisturizer. Like, it's, the product is just so amazing. Like, if you had the worst dry skin and you just like put this on, not cracked skin, but dry skin, and just like, it's just so moisturizing. Okay, this is so awkward. Okay, so I need more product. Okay. Anyways, I didn't work at the jeweler's place because Old Town just makes me sad. Just makes me sad because I just want to buy everything. I just want to go shopping the whole time. I don't want to work. As terrible as that sounds, I'm a shopper, not a real retail person. I mean, I would be a great retail person, but oh, there we go. Just needs more product. My brow hairs are very long, but I want to brush them all up and then individually move them. I swear it's not this hard with the spoolie. A spoolie's like it looks like a mascara wand, but a clean one. A spoolie is so much easier to work with. It's so immediate. But I do not have a spoolie right now. My dad is bringing all my spoolies for me. Okay, how does that look? Gotta do the front. You know, David worked for my dad before. Oh, that's so beautiful. If only I could do this part the same way. Let me try. If only he didn't get fired. Gosh, I messed it up. Gotta spread those out a little bit. I'm gonna clean that, make a little bit more individualized hairs. It's too dark right there. Yeah, my dad fired him. Isn't that sad? 2015. My dad fired him. We still had a baby, but like years later. God, I can't do it. It's pissing me off. I need a spoolie. I might order a spoolie brush. God damn it. Okay. Almost done. Let me just fix this side. I want it up higher. God, it's taking forever. I'm sorry. Self-care is maintaining your values. You have to do a check-in every day. Am I living to my morals? Am I living in a way that doesn't disrupt my blood pressure? Morals equals blood pressure. That's my short. And then make it darker. Just comb those down. Okay, if I had a spoolie, it'd be fine, but this is as best as I can do. Take a little bit more product. Oh, the spoolie just feels so nice. This is okay, but like the spoolie brush, and you just brush your eyebrows through, it feels so good. Self-care is listening to your body. So if your body says, oh my god, I don't feel good, then don't do it. Or if your body's like, oh my god, get me out of here, then get out of there. If your body's like, oh, I surprisingly feel really good here, then it's like, oh, I should stay. Oh gosh, I'm wearing too much makeup. Okay. This is good lighting. I'll do my short here. I'll look at my video and then do a short, but this is my makeup look for the day. Talking in brief bullet points about self-care. Maybe I should do a lecture now. Okay, so self-care. God, I can't get the right lighting. Maybe I need something up here. Okay. So self-care to me, can I see it with glasses? Let me do a check real quick. I have my hair in a ponytail. It's growing out really fast. Okay. Self-care is not being a doormat, and it took me so long to not be a doormat to men and women, but like especially men. It's like, okay, so you think if you sexually harass me, you have a right to my body? What if I say no? What are you gonna do? Rape me? If you rape me, don't you think you'll go to jail? Don't you think I'll arrest you? Don't you think I'll put a trial against you? So I have like no fear of men, you know? My sister's like, you can't be an Uber driver. You're a woman. I'm like, what if I'm a man? What if I'm a man? I don't know. I'm just joking. I have a man's brain, you know? But I swear I'm a woman. I'm trying to grow my hair. That's proof. And I know how to do my makeup. I just can't afford high-end makeup. So it's like, okay, does high-end make a woman a woman? So drugstore women are men? Is that what you're trying to say to me? Okay, and she's like, your teeth are crooked. I'm like, I had straight teeth and I felt fake AF. So I took my retainer out. Now I feel human. This is my real smile. Self-care is laughter. Make jokes. If you know how to make jokes, then you'll be healthy. If you can laugh at yourself, you can do anything. You can do anything. Self-care is, for a woman, is submitting to your husband. Not everything, but like really listening to their thoughts, expressing your thoughts, but like making sure they're cared for, because if they're cared for, then you're cared for, because you're a woman. That's the real life. That's the reality of being a religious woman. Because if you're not religious, what happens is that you become too successful. The men won't date you because they're out of your league. You're out of their league. Once you're out of their league, then you have to work harder. The harder you work, the less kids you have. The less kids you have, the older you get. The older you get, you become transgender over time. That's my logic. That is my logic. Let's do a little bit of more. Oh God. Do my lips look fine? I think it looks fine. I love this lipstick, but like, that was my Halloween lipstick. Guess this is my Christmas lipstick. I'll save the pink for fall. I mean, spring. I can't think. Okay, self-care. Self-care. Listening to your back. Posture is self-care. If you're at work and your back hurts, you're doing your work wrong, or you're in the wrong field. Back pain? You have back pain? Quit your job. Sorry, my nose is itchy. If you don't like exercise, something is wrong with you. Who doesn't like exercise? If you're a healthy human being, you have to love exercise. Working out, stretching, checking your back, checking your chest. The pain I get the most is my upper back and my collarbones. If my collarbones feel like they're dragging themselves down, or like if I feel like really uncomfortable, then I have to like stretch my collarbone. Sorry, this angle's weird. I have to like stretch out my collarbones because like my collarbones are like very prominent. Like if I had jugulars, they were very prominent, and like when I was like, I used to have anorexia, and I looked like my collarbones just like stuck out like crazy. I mean, they like stuck out like crazy, and it was like, you know, 90s supermodel look, and I was like, I have like the same body as Anya Rubik back in the day, but I got really sad because she got a divorce. Anyways, self-care is not getting emotionally abused. So as a woman, how much love do you provide? How much do you get in return for that love? Love is not free, it's effort. Love is effort. So if you're giving love, how much does your husband give back to you? How much does he give back to you? Does he provide for you? Or your fiance? Does your husband, fiance, does he provide for you? Do you get any return back? Is there a tax return? These are my thoughts, my true thoughts. Does he get you a car? Does he not abuse your body? Like, how much sex are you having? And when you have sex, does it feel like you're getting abused, or does it feel like love, you know? So it's like, I once dated this guy, and we had like, I don't really like sex, but like when we would meet, and every time we met, he would like ask for sex. I'm like, I feel like I'm getting abused. Oh my gosh, is that a dog? What is this? Where's my glasses? Oh my god, it's a dog. It's so cute. It's like a Sherpa dog. Okay. So make sure you're not getting emotionally, physically, mentally abused. Spiritual abuse is another thing I don't really understand, because spiritual abuse, you become a saint. So I'm like, wait, is there an exception to abuse? It's not really abuse, but like I was really into, like when I was in my Catholic phase, which lasted like 10 plus years, in my adult years, so not even when I was little. I was not Catholic as a kid, I was Christian. I gotta fix my nose. But when I was Catholic, and I went through like a asceticism phase. It's spelled asceticism, but it's asceticism, and it's like where you reject my mom's outside, physical comfort, physicality, materialism. So like I survived off of like 3 t-shirts, 3 cardigans, and 2 pairs of pants for like a semester in high school. And they're like, what is going on? And I'm like, I'm trying out this philosophy. And it was so emotional, like spiritually cleansing to not be attached to your material self. And it's just like, you think so clearly, you can cut out all the bullshit in your life, and your hearing is just perfectly in tune with yourself. And it's just like, you don't hear any bullshit. Like, it's just gone, because you judge yourself, so people just stay the shit away from you. I'm like, I miss those days. What should I do next? I'm gonna use a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna brighten up my under eye a little bit. Brighten up my nose. I used to read a lot of, maybe it was Anne Clyde or something. She was like a, God, Thomas Merton, Anne Clyde, Ayn Rand, which Doris Lessing, Beryl Markham. If you look those authors up, there's like this one author back in the 1800s who started this movement. I just forgot his name though. He used to like live in the woods and write by a river. You know, you'll find him. I just can't remember. You know who I'm talking about. He has like 3 names. You know, something something something. That's his name, or something something something. What's his name? Thomas. No, Barkham. What's his name? You'll find him like immediately if you look up like. God, Walden. He wrote Walden. If you look up Walden author, you'll find him. I'll search him afterwards. But and then I started reading. He led me to Thomas Merton after I read Anne Clyde. That's not her name. It's a different Anne something. But she wrote a book that's similar to Walden, but it's like a modern day Walden back in the 1946-ish. But I read that book, and then it led me to Thomas Merton, and then Thomas Merton led me to Buddhism, because I was like, holy shit, Thomas Merton was in Alaska almost 50 years ago. And then I went to the 50-year anniversary. I didn't know anything about where he went to Alaska, but somewhere like, I don't know, I don't remember. But there was a 50 years Thomas Merton anniversary conference. And I met Anne Reed there. Anne Reed, this Catholic woman. She was so annoying. She just talk, and I was just on the bus. We're driving to like Eagle River or something, somewhere near Eagle River, like further or something. And I was just like I was getting a headache. And she was laughing the whole time. She was just talking. She like loved me. And then we went to the Thomas Merton place, and it was so scary. I was like intrigued. I'm like, looks like a haunted house. Like, it's amazing. Gosh, I should wear my glasses. And then let me change the lighting. So we went back to the church for the conference. There was like this boring ass lecture, and like something about quadrants and like graphs, and like at a Thomas Merton conference, why are there quadrants? And so I was like, I'm gonna leave. I'm about to fall asleep. And she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'll talk to you later because I got your Facebook information. I was like, okay, talk to you later. And I left, and I like took a little nap in the car, and then I drove off. And then Anne kept coming to my cello performances. And she's like this elder. She's not that old. She's very pretty. And then she came to all my cello concerts. I'm like, why are you here? I'm not even that good. She's like, you're amazing. I'm like, no, I suck. I'm so bad. And she's like, you're amazing. I'm like, thank you. You're gonna make me cry. Get out of here. And then I didn't say it like that. I said it very respectfully. I don't know what I said. But she's always laughing. She's like smiling all the time. She's like 65, and she has more energy than a 20-something-year-old. I was like dying of like tiredness. Like I practice so much. I practice 4 hours a day. Every day I'm just like drained and tired. My self-esteem is like wrecked by my own brain. Do you know what I mean? Like the self-criticism. And then Anne was like, happy. I'm like, what did you study? She's like, math and Spanish. I'm like, oh god, that sounds like so much fun. She's like, stick to music. And gosh, maybe I put too much red. Okay, this is better lighting. And then so like eventually she came to like all my concerts, especially my junior recital. And then I was running out of money, so she made a scholarship fund for me back in the day. You know, she's like, "You won, just apply." And it was like a $10,000 grant. I'm like, "What can I use this for?" She's like, "Anything you want." I'm like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna spend it on music." She's like, "Okay." And I had the best time of my life with David, but it was like really funny. We rented out an apartment because I was going crazy. Like my clothes. Oh, I should do more contour on my eyes. My clothes. I'm a collector, and I just collect so much everything. My dad literally gave me an entire floor to myself. Like the upstairs floor. He gave me the entire upstairs floor. Because I just had so many materials I had to organize and I needed a bunch of space. Gosh, I messed up already. And so, I was going crazy because I'm like, I can't do laundry anymore. I can't hang up my clothes. I can't, I don't know how to organize my paints. My clothes are, all my entire wardrobe is on the floor in a pile. I have trash on the floor. My food ingredients are all mixed up. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I can't clean, I can't do anything. It was like driving me insane. I'm gonna cry thinking about it. But this has happened to me many times afterwards, but that was the first time it happened, and I was like, I don't know how to organize. Like, I was so organized before, but like, I need all this stuff. Boy, can I organize. I think the same thing happened to my dad like a long time ago, but like mine was so much more severe. I think. I don't know. Maybe it happened to my dad. I think it happens to TI folk, introverted thinking folk. So like people with introverted thinking doesn't memorize facts. We memorize logic. So internal logic. Facts are not logical. They're just facts. Like, okay, is that real? Like, can you prove that it's real? Like, you say it's real, but can you prove that it's real? And then introverted thinkers are just like, okay, this is real, this is not real. This is the truth, this is not the truth. But we find our way, you know, we have to find our way. If people just say, this is the way, then we're just like, what do you mean? I didn't even go through the process. And that's why I don't trust scientists. Because they're like, not all scientists, some scientists are good. But certain scientists, they're like, I'm right all the time because I did my work. I'm like, yeah, but can you explain it to me? Gosh, what happened to my forehead? It's like, can you explain your work to me? Can you explain why this is real? Do you know what I mean? It's like, can you explain how you got there? Like, do you remember how you got there? Like TI people, we have perfect memory because we can just backtrack and be like, oh, I started here and then this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. That's how I ended here. But TE folk, which is extroverted thinking, they're like, I just followed the steps. This is how I got there. This is the process. This is how you do it. This is the right way. And then TI folk, they're like, is there a right way? Or are you wrecking my creativity? I'm like, does creativity exist in science? And scientists are like, absolutely yes. But science interns, they're like, absolutely not. And that's where they fail. That's where they fail. So I'm like, oh, I've got my practice schedule to a T. It's just my self-esteem. There's another short. I can play it perfectly, perform perfectly. It's just my self-esteem that's wrecked by my own self. If someone else criticized me, but who's gonna criticize me for 4 hours straight? Do you know what I mean? That's only myself criticizing myself. That's why Sama's so depressed. Because he has the same problem. He used to play the violin. I'm like, why didn't you continue? We could have been duet partners. He's like, I fucking hate the violin. It makes me cry. I'm like, deal with. You know, he's like, I can't. I'm already too self-critical. Maybe the trumpet. I'm like, aw, can I play trombone with you? He's like, fuck off. It's like, but my first instrument, I asked my mom when I was like 4 years old, like, can I play the trombone? But she didn't know what a trombone. I didn't know the term for it. I'm like, just this thing, like the trombone, because my arms are like super long. My arms are super long. Let me do it this way. My arms are super long. So I was like, I want to play the trombone. Or I said, I want to play this instrument. She gave me a trumpet. It's like, the trumpet? That's my instrument? I got so sad. So she put me in piano class. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, what did you see? I'm like, this instrument. Like, this instrument. That's the one I want to play. And she's like, no, too loud. I'm like, that was me at like 34 years old. I'm like, me wanting to play the trombone. So I'm stuck in the cello piano world, you know? I'm just like, but it's okay. One day I'll get to brass. One day. Ouch, my ankle hurts. Okay, and then self-care is always making sure you're able to take your own criticism. God, my nose is crooked. I gotta fix that. So if you're it's not crooked, it's just this part. Just did too much. So if your inner voice is telling you something and you don't listen to it, and you expect other people to tell you your inner voice the whole time, you're like gaslighting other people because they're like, we have to do that work for you. Like, you can't listen to your own voice and do what's right. I mean, if you're not following your sense, your own compass, let me make it short. If you're not following your own compass and you're not following your own sense of self, your self-worth, your own ideas of what's right and what's wrong, then what do we expect from society? Like, if you can't judge for yourself what is right and wrong, do you welcome others people's criticism? Like, who wants to be criticized? The thing is, Whitney told me this, if you criticize yourself first, you don't have to be criticized. That is the secret to spirituality. Same with what's her name? Neuro. Like neurodivergent. Look up neuro, R-O, neurodivergent. She went through like a really sad period in her life. Like a sad session in her life. And it was like so heartbreaking. But now she's like the funniest shit show on the planet. So I'm just like, I'll get there one day. Okay, I'm running out of time, so there's my video. I'll make a bunch of shorts out of this, but enjoy your day, enjoy your Saturday, try out this makeup look. Oh gosh, my hair. Let me fix it real quick. Try out this makeup look. Remember, blush, bronzer, contour, all in one. Just get this eyeshadow palette. Look at this. This is all you need for everything. And then I'll just do product. Gel eyeliner, black gel eyeliner, suits everyone. It's just a 0.1 ounce, 0.106 ounce of eyeliner. Stick concealer. Do your base, however, whatever. But this eyeshadow palette, get it. Gel eyeliner. Sorry, just ruined my nose. This lip liner, Milani Most Natural. That's what I use all over my lips. Plus a little bit of eyeshadow on the contours. And then brush you need for sure is a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Oh, this is my fluffy eyeshadow brush. Get two. Get multiples of these angled eyeliner looks. You can use it for eyeliner, you can use it for your lower lash with powder, you can use it for lips, like outlining your lips. I like doing my own lip liner. I don't like lip liners. Anyways, and this is a long video, but I'll like do a separate video on lip liners. But get those products, make this makeup look, show me, and let's talk about Buddhism.